Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. And it's Luka with the rebound. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And when playing near the top, handling the ball, Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Atlanta has possession after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Doncic with the steal. Here's Dolson. That one wide left. And Albuquerque with the possession. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
And here is Curry after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Doncic, no good. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Another three for Atlanta.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Trains the three-pointer.
Well, you love to see that kind of competitive spirit answering right back with the three of his own.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Curry outside. It's deflected.
Getting all of that. What a block. She is fierce.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Pulls it up. Billings, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it. Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
Beyond the arc. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Doncic, no good. And so here's Albuquerque. Lets it go from deep. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Albuquerque. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Here's Sheldon, a three ball. Now Nance and Jones over to Hill. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Sheldon, no good. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Atlanta making a switch here. Now here's Curry. He has 6. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for Albuquerque. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Rollins. Hasn't made one yet. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Stolen by Jones. Inside. Banked in off the glass.
Attacking the heart of that defense. She was in point-blank range.
So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their communities.
Atlanta calls timeout. And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 15 points.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Here's Dolson. Rebound by Albuquerque. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Holland. Here's Curry with the 3. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Outside, Jones. .122 left in the first half of basketball. Curry with the steal. The 3 for Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. 18 points for him.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Out to the right wing. Here's Filipowski. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Number 8. And that's a timely pass, setting her teammate up for success.
Pass to Holland. And here is Doncic. Pulls up. High post. Curry outside. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left in the first half. Shoots from the line. Misses off the right iron. Albuquerque leading by 5. The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Doncic looking it over. Shoots over Doncic. And so it's Albuquerque in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for Albuquerque. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
That's Luka magic, taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
Atlanta with the rebound. Doncic with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Doncic, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the drive, Doncic. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Bird. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, superb job on the defensive end to get that steal, showing how impactful he can be as a defender.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Albuquerque leading by 7. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. On its way from Curry for 2. And it comes off the front of the rim. Doncic with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Doncic gets it to go inside.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you've got to do it as a unit.
Here's Bird to the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution for Atlanta.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. The 3 for Doncic. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Now Jones after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. And he gets it to go. Doncic has got 21.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Albuquerque leading by 6. Down low. Bird outside. There's the triple. Doncic. And Doncic is right there. He's got 29 points.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
Stolen by Bird. To the paint. Pass to Rollins. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Tough make by Doncic. His unique mix of muscle and touch makes him hard to guard.
Albuquerque leading by 5. Pass to Martin. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds. That was touched by Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to Atlanta.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the layup's good off the glass. And here is Curry. Fires from deep. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Albuquerque. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We've got more. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Albuquerque leading by 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Doncic with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Pass to Billings. Back to Doncic. Over Bird. Atlanta with the rebound. Now here's Gafford. Defended by Wembanyama. Stolen by Bird. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Billings. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
The drive by Doncic.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Bird for 3. Silky 3-pointer by Bird.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta trails by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, she took note of the gap in the defense and made a pass that took full advantage.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Billings. Curry outside. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires for 3. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
How about the poise?
from Doncic right there. He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Here's Curry with the three. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Here's Bird. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Bird hits them both.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's Billing. And a missed late. Atlanta trails by 3. Here's Doncic. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Martin. .41 seconds left in the fourth. Outside for Curry. It drops.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Now Doncic.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Atlanta with the ball.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Martin taking 2 shots.
No luck that time either. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away. It counts.
Number 4. Assist goes to Luka Doncic.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
At the line for Albuquerque, Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. The 3 for Doncic. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so Albuquerque takes the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finishes, Dixon.
We'll see you next game.
To introduce myself, my name is Chili B, and I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see, cause of when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. Two turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do. And I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, go crazy. Don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn. Cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and the freaking D, add a funky beat, and little what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me. I got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking this incomplete. So rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. Cause the Jam On crew will rock your body right back. Rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam On's rocking, everybody screams. Jam on it, jam on and on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance all night, then go on ahead and flow it. Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think our crew's down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel.
Superman had come to town to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until he reached our block. His speakers were 3 stories high with woofers made of steel. And when we bought our set outside, he said,
Real. He said I'm faster than a speeding bullet when I'm on the set. I don't need no fans to cool my ass. I just use my super breath. I can fly 3 times around the world without missing a beat. I socialize with X-ray eyes and ladies. This is sweet.
and then he turned his power on and the ground began to move. And all the buildings for miles around were swaying to the groove. And just when he had pulled the crowd and swore he won the fight,
We rocked this butt with a 12-inch cut called Disco Kryptonite. Well, Superman looked up at me. He said, you rock so naturally. I said, now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the whole world is singing this song.
jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. As day turns to night and night turns to day, whatever time it is, I want to hear you say.
Jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep it jamming to the Jam On production sound.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the funky beat that takes control with the short sharp boogie that'll rock your soul.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat, and don't you dare stop the early morning. Jam on it.
Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Yeah, that's how you do it, Cosmo. You rock it. Yeah, like, did you see where he went in the corner and he started doing this?
close my eye, I lift my head, blinded by the sky. Feel my way in front, following the sound. It moves away so fast, fall down to the ground. I know there's more to come. Jump back to my feet. Now I only see ahead of me, chasing down the street.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Bird. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Stolen by Bird. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And here is Doncic. Bird left side. Stolen by Bird. And here we go. Count that bucket.
Great look. And the important part, she finished down.
Out to Bird. Wembanyama left side. Down low. Austin. Atlanta with the rebound. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Doncic. Count it.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Rebounded by Gafford.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Doncic outside. And that one drops.
Well, with Luka Doncic, we're talking about a 6'6", 230-pound point guard, tough to contain when he's aggressive.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now Doncic following the miss by Larry Bird from deep. And he comes up with the deuce. Doncic has got 7 points.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Shot's good from Bird.
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
Three-pointer, Bird.
Larry Bird.
Another three for Atlanta.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
And it's Doncic missing. Atlanta leading by 8. Fires away from outside. And it's Doncic missing. The three for Doncic. Hands it from downtown. He's got 5.
That's Luka magic. Taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
To the middle. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. And here's Bird from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Atlanta. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Pass to Gillespie. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Now Rivers. Puts one up from 19. The offensive rebound. Thompson outside. Here's Gillespie. Here's Rivers to the inside. Gillespie, that's good.
Great assist there. You can tell that she knew exactly where her teammate was going to be.
It's hauled in by Gillespie. Oklahoma City trails by 10. Here's Wembanyama. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league. Have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Driving in. Banked in off the glass.
Number 4.
You know, this offense benefits from her being assertive like that.
They double team Wembanyama. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
To the paint. Here's Rivers. Up and in on the layup.
It can get congested in there, but she finds a way.
And there's the drive. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Atlanta making a switch here. And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Bird right side. Stolen by Bird. By himself. He misses the wide open dunk. Right wing. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Jones. Here's Doncic. At the elbow, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Stolen by Bird. And they're pushing it up. Jones. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And Atlanta leads by 8. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Doncic. Bird outside. Just 4 to shoot. And a missed layup. Oklahoma City trails by 6. Bird finishing in close.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Stolen by Bird. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mull can't get it to fall. Atlanta leading by 4. And here's Doncic from the arc. Atlanta again missing. On the wing, Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Atlanta up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
To the wing right side. Mull. Doncic outside. Wembanyama down low. A steal. Three-pointer, Bird. There's Bird with the 3.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Oklahoma City trails by 7. And they double up Doncic. On the wing, Bird. Over Bird. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama with the bucket.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Larry Bird.
Clearly in an attacking mindset. Not even physical defense could deter.
No good on the free throw.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Good on the second free throw. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Doncic on the drive inside. Missed inside. Atlanta leading by 6. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. To the paint. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Atlanta calls timeout. Two minutes into the second half of play now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to Bird. The tray. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mull. Rebounded by Gafford. Atlanta leading by 4. Bird right side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Doncic. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Oklahoma City trails by 4. Here's Wembanyama. And here's Austin. And that's going to be a travel.
The ball goes to Atlanta. Thunder foul. Gillespie. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Atlanta again missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Poked away. Stolen by Bird. Launches from deep. The putback. It's good on the putback. And Atlanta leads by 6.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bird. The second effort. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Austin. Comes up empty down low. 4 seconds left. Bird tough inside.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce back.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Oklahoma City trails by 8. Doncic with it. Jones covering. And it's Doncic missing. Atlanta with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The triple! Doncic!
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Pass to Rivers. Over Jones. It's hauled in by Doncic. Atlanta leading by 11. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot's good by Gafford.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Doncic, no good. Thompson outside. Atlanta with the rebound. And here comes the break. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Timeout. And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
So both teams making some changes here. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Wembanyama. On the wing, Doncic. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And he is so sound. Doncic works tirelessly on his craft.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. That one goes. Count it. And now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Nice speed to set that up. She's not looking for her own shot. She's looking for the best shot.
The three for Doncic. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Atlanta again missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Doncic looking it over. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Dolson. No good, unable to end this run. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Atlanta with the ball. It's a three-point game. Good!
Are you kidding me? In a spot like that? Keep getting her the ball.
Here's Bird. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
Seems like nothing bothers Larry Bird. He looks relaxed, scoring, even in a high-stakes moment.
The putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass. And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Goes back up. And it's Bird with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic with the steal.
And thought that pass is going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. H to the OV. I used to. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Ho. Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, ho. Not DOC, but similar to them letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do. Take you back to the dude with the Lexus. Fast forward the jewels and the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect this. That you actors like movie directors. This ain't a movie, dog.
Now, before I finish, let me just say, I did not come here to show out, did not come here to impress you, because to tell you the truth, when I leave here, I'm gone, and I don't care what you think about me, but just remember, when it hits the fan, brother, whether it's next year, 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll never be able to say that these brothers lied to you, Jack.
Thing ain't lie, I done came through the block and everything that's fly. I'm like Che Guevara with bling on, I'm complex.
Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. And on tap tonight, it's Oklahoma City going up against Atlanta. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Here we go. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. To the middle. Gafford with the steal. Doncic with it. He's on target from 8 feet out.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than... capable of scoring inside.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Thunder on D. Here's Bird. Banked in off the glass.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, here's Bird. The layup off target. And so Bird will bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Bird. From outside the arc. Bird pulls it in. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Bird's got 5 now.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot.
And Doncic throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Inside. Rebound, Atlanta. Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta leading by 5. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Doncic. Guarded by Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
Here's Doncic. Can't throw it down with one hand. Doncic fires from way outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Doncic, here we go. Filipowski grabs the board. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Jones. Doncic outside. 3-pointers off the mark. Now Austin. Bird outside. Shoots over Gafford. Shoots the 3. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
To Filipowski, tipped away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Into the lineup for Atlanta, Stephanie Dawson, number 8.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Banked in off the glass.
I love how assertive she was right there. She feels like no one can guard her inside.
And the 7-footer, Sante Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
The way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Wembanyama's got 4 this quarter. To the inside. Here's Aldama. Still without a basket. 5 to shoot.
Thunder foul. Check your first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for Atlanta.
5 on the clock. Doncic with the steal. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And Doncic hits it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Oklahoma City trails by 9. Over to the left wing. Pass to Doncic. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Austin. 6 on the shot clock. A wide open look for Bird. Hits it from 3-point range. Bird's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doncic lays it up off the glass. And Atlanta leads by 8.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Here's Austin. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Yeah, there was a lot of bumping going on inside, but she's able to fight through the defense and convert the shot.
Atlanta foul. Number 8. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Now, here's Doncic. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Doncic with the triple.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble. He has got a maturity to his skill set.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Into the lineup for Atlanta, Daniel Gafford, number 4.
Here's Doncic. He's got 13. Pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Austin. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Atlanta. They're up by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Doncic. Bird inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Smith scanning the floor. Now Doncic. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Doncic. That one wide left. Oklahoma City trails by 5. Doncic drops the hammer.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his eyes.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Bird outside. Pass to Austin. Back to Bird. Just 5 to shoot. Bird tough inside.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. You shoot it better off a good pass.
Atlanta calls timeout. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11 points. Puts it up from 7. Count it, and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
That free throw good from Doncic. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. At the elbow, Doncic. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dolson pulls it in. Atlanta leading by 6. There's the 3. Tips it up. And here's Bird from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Smith left side. Yep, that one goes. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Strong work in close. I like it when he goes up with confidence.
Bird looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Bird's got 7 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
In the corner, it's Bird. Down low. Oh my goodness, Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And it's Doncic missing. Oklahoma City trails by 4. Here's Austin. Out to Smith. Doncic outside. No good on the triple. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
From outside, off the mark.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Doncic misses from short range. Here's Oklahoma City, trailing by 2. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
On the wing, Doncic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder lead by 2. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Thunder with possession. The lead is 2. Smith right side. Doncic on the drive inside.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And here is Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 20.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Lets it go from the wing. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cunningham outside. Doncic outside. A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Atlanta calls timeout. Both teams changing it up here. Doncic with it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Bird. The Atlanta trails by 4. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Doncic left side. Doncic drops the hammer.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Coming up extra large when they need it.
Second team foul.
Doncic outside. In the dunk by Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And Doncic gets it to go.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Inside. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. There's 1:17 left in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Doncic is so crafty as a player. Remarkable at finding different ways to get these calls.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Bird. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
The Thunder with another miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for Atlanta to tie it up. It's rebounded by Austin.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Myteam showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Bird. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's tipped. Doncic outside. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother me. I mean, road team and home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Benches and BMs now. Lights don't make no sense now. Fall back too close. You ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. Misty and Dior. Spending like they owe me. Ain't no wealth. Ain't no time unless it's V's. Used to talk all this shit. It's that stress to get in me, and it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep. Shoes on the mopeds, lights don't make no sense, Pop back for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benches and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even know me.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. Moments away, it'll be Mesa going up against Atlanta. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Dolson. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And here is Doncic. Here's Portis. Off with the layup. Here's Dolson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, I like her being aggressive even in close because she knows she has what it takes to capitalize.
Pass to Atkins. And the layup is good. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And so it's Mesa with it after the basket by Atlanta.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one drops for him. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's a smart shot right there. I like how he let the play develop naturally.
And the basket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it's Doncic missing. And here's Mesa, trailing by 2. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Bird with the rebound. .144 left to play here in the first. Just 4 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Iverson outside. Down low. Portis. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, the defense was there, but Big Bobby Portis made a tough shot. A high-level basketball play.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
They just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Nemhard with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Portis throws it down.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Back to Doncic. And the rebound goes to Mesa. Outside Portis. Stolen by Bird. Steps back. Here's Doncic. And easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 8.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mesa leads by only 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Mesa guys, what jumps out to you so far, stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's Olsen. No good off the back of the rim. Bird way outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Now, Nemhard. Fades back. It's good. Nemhard's got the lead up to 3 now for Mesa.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. You shoot it better off a good pass.
Bird tough inside. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Made to influence. I turn your castle into a ruin. Sell it a seasoning to Martha Stewart. The first one get the egg, cock-a-doodle.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. The Trailblazers start out with the ball. Pass to Iverson. Here's Dolson. Shoots over Filipowski. Off target on the 15-footer. Bird with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And Gafford throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
It only takes Wemby a few strides to get where he wants to go.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton. And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Well, look, don't dare him to launch him from there. He will.
The 3 from Iverson. Nailed from three-point land.
The last 3 shot put Iverson in some kind of mood. He goes to the arc and delivers the answer. Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's Winnie Hamilton. Here's Atlanta now. Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 7.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Just a heady play by her. Recognizing someone had a good look from 3, she kicked it out.
And Doncic throws it down.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
Stolen by Bird. Lays it up off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Allen Iverson.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Pass to Doncic. .51 seconds left to play here in the first. The shot from the low post is good.
Strong work in close. I like it when he goes up with confidence.
Shot's good from Bird.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Doncic, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble. And he has got a maturity to his skill set.
What a selfless play from her. Passes like this show she wants to win.
Pass to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 12.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Atlanta. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looked. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Count it good.
I love how assertive she was right there. She feels like no one can guard her inside.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Fast break, here we go. Monk with the ball. Jones covering. The shot by Monk is no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Offline with the baseline jumper. Atlanta leading by 9. Ring shot on the way. And the shot falls short this time. And Portland with the ball. The steal. Here's Laney Hamilton. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Iverson. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Over in the corner, Doncic. And another shot. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta. And it's Allen Iverson. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
Now, Caruso. Here's Wembanyama. The shot from the low post is good.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Basket counts.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Well, Caruso is a very solid passer. He's able to recognize where there are gaps in the defensive coverage.
Here's Doncic. Count it.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Atlanta foul. Number 4. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the home team has possession. 4-point game. Pass to Caruso. Here's Wembanyama. Anderson, no one around him. No good on the three. And Bird, here we go. Henderson pulls it in. Right, oh, the power and that prudent. Wow.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
Into the lineup for Atlanta. Number 3.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now, here's Markkanen. After Luka Doncic's miss. Henderson attacking.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Bird. Doncic with it. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
The ball goes to Atlanta.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Out to Bird. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Henderson. Pass to Caruso. Out to Henderson. The 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 4.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. A wide open look here for Caruso. Trains the three-pointer. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Good on the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Gafford cans them both. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Leading by 6. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Atlanta ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup falls.
Yeah, look, those inside buckets are crucial for her. They like her to get those points in the paint.
Nice move. Aldama with the rebound. The Atlanta trails by 4. And the 7-footer, Sante Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
Oh, the way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, to the middle. Here's Canada. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here.
Into the lineup for Atlanta. Tyler for the Huskies. Cecilia Zambelasini.
Here's Curry. Hasn't made one yet. Adds in, coming off an assist from Randolph.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
First personal foul. Substitution for Atlanta. Number 33, Larry Bird.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Curry can't get it to go.
Man, he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pass to Randall. Over to the left wing. Here's Nat. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
In the corner, it's Bird. And the 3 off target. Allen left side. Down low. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. There's the drive. Out to Doncic. .52 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. And that one comes up a bit short. Inside. Rebound, Atlanta. Into the lane. It's Bird, top of the key. To the left wing. For the three. Nat grabs the miss. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Curry. Oh, what else is new?
Curry is just lethal from outside.
The three for Doncic. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter. Allen drives in. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Atlanta trails by 11. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic outside. From past the arc. Zach Randolph with the rebound. And he drives in. Oh, and he misses the dunk. On the wing, Bird. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Bird's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. Stolen by Bird. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
The active hands of Bird create that opportunity. He doesn't get enough credit for his impact defensively.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a foul.
And Randolph throws it down.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to...
Oh, look at that.
Well, my goodness. He put a little extra sauce on that one.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
To the paint. Tries it from 9. The shot's good from Randolph. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter.
Sets the screen, finds open space, and capitalizes. That's textbook.
Atlanta trails by 8. And here's Doncic from the arc. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Off target with his 3. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here is Bird. 6 points for him. And he makes that one.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam. The three for Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 23.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
The Atlanta trails by 5. Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
No good. That would have tied it. Here's Henderson. Here he goes. And that one, good. Henderson's got 6 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for Atlanta. Stephanie Dolson.
Here's Canada. A three-pointer is right on target. 6 seconds left for the third. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. They lead by a bucket. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Henderson.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple.
That's tough to defend, but that's why you got to stay up on it.
Doncic looking it over. Six on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
Yeah, right there. They got out in the open floor and got some easy points in transition.
It's good.
Well, tonight we're seeing why Scoot Henderson went 3rd overall in the draft. He possesses serious scoring talent.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Atlanta trails by 5. Now, here's Doncic. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. That shot, no good. Henderson outside. He takes it in, and it's Luka with the rebound. And here's Bird from the arc. Here's Bird with the 3.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Good.
And over time, marketing has embraced more of a leadership role, which includes taking and making crucial shots.
Out to Bird. .144 left to play in the final quarter. Bird tough inside.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
Bird can't hit.
You know, the ill-advised threes is isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And the basket by Jones.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Doncic. Here's Gafford. And it's good, 2 points.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Doncic left side. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Anderson with it, and it's Bird picking him up, and that's an intentional foul. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Jones. Pass to Caruso. Out left to the wing. Shoots over Doncic. Caruso, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And here's Bird from the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Caruso. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Look at how Caruso holds nothing back when he cuts his way to a bucket.
Anderson inside the three-point line. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
You needed them both. I'm Costco. Got it jumping. It's not fleet. Is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos. A bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand can't clock me. I'm talking this hours. No 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, but truthfully don't really deal in the problems. Just Godspeed. What? Blame it, King. What? I ain't seen no wings yet. All I see is strings.
pussy, baby. Tired of with them lame. Come with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy. She want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day. Found a 10 ball. Flip phone for the. It's a throwaway. I'm riding with some. We look like other things. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks. You with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley. I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck. A 60.
Yeah, Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheap. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth. In my bag, my pocket, in the seat. You don't bring nothing to me, I can't eat with you. All that you doing fake, you just a pretender. They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat. I peep, see I got some bread, so they won't beat with us. Bad, hair and nails done, that don't feet. You ain't cause you ain't him, but she let ski. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.